Welcome to my channel. The luxurious lifestyle is here to satisfy you with the beautiful things going on in the world that you desire. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so as to see our latest videos, and make sure you give us a like to support us.
Private jet for Father's Day. With a combined net worth of almost $2 billion, this celeb couple spoils each other every chance they get.
6 amazing things you will see in Dubai in the future. Amazing Aqua-rail. The UAE-based company, National Advisor Bureau Limited, have pitched the construction of a train line that will take you directly from Dubai to Mumbai, India. Considering these two cities are 1,202 miles apart, that would be a pretty big endeavor on its own. According to NABL, they'll install 2 huge curved concrete tubes in the Arabian Sea. These tubes will float in the water, and will be totally watertight to avoid erosion or damage on the inside. NABL will then attach these tubes to a series of industrial-scale pontoons for stabilization. With a set of 2 tubes supported, each tube will house just one rail line, so trains can travel from both directions. Not only that, but the tubes will also contain a series of pipelines that will import and export gas, oil and water between Mumbai and the UAE. The NABL are planning to make the tubes completely airtight so that the trains will operate in a vacuum to reduce air resistance. Aladdin City. Looking like a series of massive magical lamps, the appropriately named Aladdin City is a bizarre mega project under development in Dubai. It's predicted to cost a brain-melting $15 billion. The giant structures will resemble genie lamps along the Dubai Creek, the tallest of which will be 34 stories, and will house everything from hotels and residential housing to large-scale garages. The lamps will be attached to each other and the entire complex will span 1,500 feet. Each of the 3 lamp cities will be inspired by a different tale from the classic 1001 Arabian Nights fable, which is where this story of Aladdin originally comes from. So far, only Aladdin and Sinbad have been revealed. Ain Dubai. The London Eye in sunny Old England is an iconic landmark, and many know it as the biggest Ferris wheel in the world. Though in reality, none of that is true. Already built, the Ain Dubai is a staggering 820 feet tall. That not only makes the Ain Dubai 377 feet taller than the London Eye, but also 270 feet taller than the High Roller. Completed in 2021, the wheel took 6 years, 11,200 tons of steel, and a whopping $1.6 billion to build. The Ain Dubai also has an impressive carrying capacity, with each of its 40-person pods allowing it to hold a maximum total of 1,750 passengers, with premium cabins even serving food. So, not only is this the one big wheel in Dubai's skyline, it's also a massive response to both London and Las Vegas. A new record breaker. When the Burj Khalifa opened its doors in 2010, it put Dubai on the map. The astonishing building is the tallest in the world, standing at an astounding 2,717 feet. Well, Dubai wasn't content to rest on its laurels for too long, because in 2016, they announced their plans to spend $1 billion building the Dubai Creek Tower. When it was first unveiled, the plans for this tower had it set to stand at an amazing 3,045 feet tall, over 300 feet taller than the Burj Khalifa. Since it was announced, the estimated height of the tower has jumped up to an absurd 4,265 feet. This would make it 1,553 feet taller than the Burj Khalifa. That's taller than adding a whole Empire State Building on top of the Burj Khalifa. The 2008 financial crash had a domino effect on Dubai's economy and brought vanity projects like the Creek Tower to a standstill. Meydan Dubai. Dubai lies in the middle of the Arabian desert, which means the city can get real hot. Summer months can reach blistering temperatures of 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Dubai is currently hard at work on the ambitious Meydan 1 project. When completed, Meydan 1 will be an enormous complex housing malls, restaurants, hotels, and the world's largest ski slope. The resort will be in a climate-controlled environment, totally indoors. And the slope itself will be absolutely gargantuan, at over half a mile long, and that's not all though. The resort will feature 21 cinemas, a 277,000 square foot dancing fountain and a 130,000 square foot winter village. The resort is estimated to cost $1.5 billion to construct and was originally expected to open in late 2020, with construction work 60% complete in 2019. However, a combination of COVID and low oil prices, which Dubai's economy depends on, took its toll on the construction industry. A Museum of the Future. Welcome to the Museum of the Future. You may be tempted to call the museum a ring or hula hoop, but it's actually a torus shape and was incredibly difficult to get right. So difficult in fact, that the architect had to rely on an algorithm to finish up some of the more complex design work. It relies on the perfect placement of more than 2,400 steel beams making up its framework, giving it that phenomenally futuristic shape. And those stylish windows don't just look pretty in the day. At night, the outlines of each of them light up and turn the entire building into one heck of a light show. Costing a cool $136 million to construct, it'll feature exhibits, showcasing robotics, theoretical future tech, and famous inventors. However, the museum was meant to open in late 2020, but with the pandemic, this date has been pushed back, with no official opening date.